shit. Not terrible, but really not good. So that's what Kid Buu wants you to think, probably. He wants you to just think, oh, he's coming up in the underground scene. He'll find his style eventually, but right now he's very hip and cool with the underground hip-hop kids. Very young, rebellious. Let me emphasize the word young. People think he's young, a young hip-hop artist. So for a while, that's what people thought he was, right? They didn't know about his very sketchy past and the fact that he's lying about his entire life and how old he is. Basically, this dude says he's a second-generation clone that escaped from a cloning facility. That was a recent interview he did, which gave him a lot of clout, I guess. People started talking about him because of how crazy that seemed. He seems to want it to be believable, though. He doesn't seem to want people to think he's just trolling or whatever.
Everyone works towards that, that video.
User left your channel.
And it looks like you have like a nice little handful of them now. You know what I mean? It's a big accomplishment.
Excuse me, what was that? Is he trying to seem like a clone or robot or something? Like, what? Kid Buu recalibrating? Like, dude, what are you even doing? God, stop.
I guess you were born in Jersey?
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna hop out for night,
my
boys.
first gen. I'm a second gen now. That's why you see the celebrity bursts say I'm born in Toronto, but that's false. My first gen was born in Jersey. However, I was cloned by Clonate in Canada. My model number is 0112568. Anyone wants to see the registration.
User joined your channel.
So if you caught that, he's claiming he's a clone so that people don't think he's born in Toronto. He wants people to think that his first generation clone, whatever the fuck that means, was born in New Jersey. The reason he doesn't want people to think he was born in Canada is because he's actually banished from the country of Canada for a while for some very interesting crimes. His ex uploaded a video making a whole lot of accusations that are pretty much confirmed at this point. I'll provide proof a little bit later, but for now, let me just tell you what. So again, when I first heard of this guy, I was like, how have I not heard of him until now? I kind of am like pretty knowledgeable about like the underground hip hop scene. And this guy's like good friends with Trippie Redd, who's like a huge rapper at this point.
User left your channel.
So I was like, how have I not heard of this guy? Like, he has a lot of followers on Instagram, gets like 100, 200,000 likes per post, a ton of comments. So I was just surprised that I had never heard of Kid Buu up until this point, but there's a big reason for that. Kid Buu buys his followers, buys his likes, buys fake comments, pays people on Fiverr to promote the shit out of him, claims he features at a really high price because he's trying to overhype himself, but in reality he'll feature for free, pays bigger rappers for features a lot of money so that he seems bigger than he really is, just in general deceiving everyone.
User
now if you look at a
channel.
lot of the accounts that like his posts, his followers, you can tell
User
that a lot
joined
of
your
these people
channel.
are just fake accounts or accounts that will just follow anyone. And if you look at his social blade, you can tell that his growth is very unnatural. It's growing steadily, natural way pretty much. It grows big spikes and then nothing, and then a big spike and then nothing. Here's the big boy kicker, okay? He lies about his age. He says that he's 23, but in reality he's about to turn 31. He used to go by the name Humongous the God, but his rap career did not work out, so he decided to basically revamp himself by getting a ton of plastic surgery, face tattoos, and pink dreadlocks so he would seem like a new young SoundCloud rapper. You can actually find his old mugshot online from when he was arrested for robbery and child abuse. And yeah, he has a 12-year-old daughter that he doesn't tell anyone about, and he abused her. You can tell this is the same person because not only do they look similar, but their neck tattoo, the one in the mugshot and the one he has now, they're the exact same. So this is definitely him. He's not a clone who escaped a fucking cloning facility. He's just some random dude who abused a child. Also, Adam22 of No Jumper told a story where Kid Buu wanted to use his cat for a music video, and when Adam said no, Kid Buu went out on the street and offered some random kids, said he would pay them $100 or whatever if they would go and steal Adam's cat for him. Like, what the fuck? Like, imagine if Lil Pump actually turned out to be, like, the same age as Drake.
Look in the map, Adam.
He was deceiving everyone the whole time. His name isn't really Gazzy Garcia. It's, like, John Smith or something. And, he has 3 children and is really from England and just faked his entire life. Like, that's basically what Kid Buu is trying to do. Except it's even more ridiculous because he wants everyone to believe that he's a clone and escaped a cloning facility. This whole thing
Are
is
you dumb?
crazy to me. And the fact that he's friends
There
with
was a
Trippy
whole
Red, like,
cock and
how is
balls
Trippy
man
Red
right
hanging
there
out with
that
this
said
guy?
fuck.
What does Trippy Red see in this guy
you didn't
that other
see
people
that.
don't? It's
And
so
you're the
weird
gay
to me.
one.
Also, his ex-girlfriend said he's
Wow, man.
completely broke and
Thought you were-
just
thought you were
really
living
wants
the
to be a
dream.
famous rapper so bad, but knows he doesn't have the
Hey,
musical
Kasim.
talent to do it, so spends all his money faking his way to the top, acting like he has great cars, great clothes, diamonds, all that shit. Just
User
wants to
joined
seem
your
like he's
channel.
living the rich life, but in reality, he's a broke boy.
She wanna suck me for clout. No doubt she won't fuck me right now. When I go get that hoe out the house. Bitch, I'm tryna get.
Ah, hey there, losers. Didn't see ya. Well, I've been out here stunting and winning, shitting on y'all broke boys.
Threw away my phone by
Clout
accident.
chasing, dick sucking demons. Been trying to get a feature from Ronnie.
Can you give me a bandage, bro?
I just been wondering when should I drop my shit to shit on y'all.
No, you didn't.
I had bandages, but you guys keep crashing.
Well, I have a bone to pick with you, Mr. Boo, because in reality, you're the brokest boy of them all. In the heart, the mind, and the bank. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Moral of the story is, if you have actual talent, and even if you don't
Hey, yo, send me
finesse
a
your way
bandage,
into the
please.
industry like this, because it'll only bite you in the ass. The internet is never going to forget his past and let him live down the fact that he's faking his entire life. Look, I'm not a big YouTuber or anything, but I got where I am making pretty mediocre content, so like, you don't necessarily need
User
to be the
joined your
most
channel.
talented person in the world to have a
User
decent
left your
status.
channel.
I've seen interviews with this guy, and everything about him is just so fake. Like, even his persona, he tries to act like a young rapper, you know. When they say, hey, it's Kid Boo, welcome to the interview, he's like, hey, you did, Kid Boo, you did. It's just like, comes off as so fake, especially knowing that he's like
User
in
joined
his
your
30s.
channel.
It's so stupid. Like, the best way to get fame
User joined your
and
channel.
not have it come back
wait,
to
we all
bite
need to
you in
get
the
the-
ass
we need to get
is
the
to just
uniform.
be who you are.
Yeah, buy us all
You know,
the same
obviously
uniform.
make yourself
You
more
buy it.
entertaining
Fuck
than
no
that,
money.
but
I don't have money.
Don't
I
completely
don't got money either.
fake
We all came here with
yourself.
no
You
money.
don't
What was
need
the
to.
idea?
Hey, look,
Unless
it's
you're a
Spark, the
complete
worst
fucking
gang.
loser like Kid Boo, in which case I
Where's
guess
Spark
you don't
at?
need to fake your
Ooh.
Right
personality.
here.
That. Oh, I hit Roy.
Jesus, that's tough. What gun is that, Spark? Let me see. Hey,
Yo.
come back.
Soulja Boy's Breakfast
back.
Club interview is the best
Stop.
comeback of 2019.
Hey.
Okay, wait, yeah, he's
Come
like a meme. But in what way is this a comeback?
Is that a
All he did was
scar?
go on the
Ew.
Breakfast Club, lie about like 7 things, and
What
then
are you,
immediately
bad?
get called out for it. And yeah. So
wanna
Soulja
roll
Boy,
together?
the legend behind Crank That, and like.
And show the
uh,
video of me
since
executing one of your
10
boys
years
if you
ago.
want.
He's been saying that he's made a huge comeback.
put him down the
recently.
sinkhole.
2019 is his year, right? And he's actually got people convinced because
User
he's
disconnected
coming
from your
from
channel.
the So it would seem like maybe he is making a big comeback, but I'm gonna explain to you why that is not the fucking case, and he's gonna fade into irrelevancy soon. So it all started with his game console, the Soulja game, right? He also created other tech products such as the Soulja Watch, the Soulja Pod. Specifically though, the game console was a complete scam. It had a bunch of old ass unlicensed games on it. Like it was basically just an emulator.
User joined your channel.
That's why his lawyer won't let him talk about it right now.
Yeah, he's still down there.
If he's gonna get out of this or not, we'll see.
What
I'm
the
not
hell did
gonna
you just
use
shoot
too
him
many
for?
clips from the Breakfast Club
Knocked me
interview
out in
because
Rebel?
I've heard that
Oh,
they might
okay.
copyright strike me if I do that. I'm not sure if that's the case, but I don't really want to take the
Knock
risk.
me out in
Fuck
Rebel,
them.
I'm gonna shoot
During
you
the
in
interview,
the back
right,
head.
Soulja
Yeah,
Boy
dude.
asked about the console, and he's like, sorry, I
Fuck
can't
it.
talk about that right now. My lawyer won't let me speak on it. Less than 2 minutes later, he brings out the console and starts talking about, oh, all the games are licensed.
He's so mad, too.
Everything's legit. It's all legal. It's like, bro, if it's all legal, why is Nintendo coming after you? Why would Nintendo even let you use their games? And also, why did you just start talking about it, bro? Your lawyer's probably fucking pissed. So yeah, that's why he started to become a meme, right? He made the game consoles. The situation was so ridiculous that everyone was
Radio
talking
check.
about it.
Bro, I
Knock
couldn't
you
get
out
you,
in
dude.
Rebel.
I couldn't get you.
Community
CID, bro.
Was him just going after a bunch of different artists, going after Tyga because
Not really.
oh, Tyga's
Bro,
making a
can you
good
get your
comeback.
User
own card?
left your
Mine's way
channel.
better.
Can you get your
I
own
have
card?
the best comeback. Drake stole my
Victor?
flow.
No.
Ariana Grande
I
stole my
can't.
flow. Everybody's stealing
Yeah,
Soulja
okay.
Boy's flow.
I
And look,
can't.
he's
I don't
not
have a
even
car.
necessarily lying
Fucking
about
hell.
some artists stealing his flow. Like from his older songs,
Good.
I've seen artists take influence from.
Don't
other
revive
people.
him.
is-
But
is
that's
he
besides
accepted
the
it?
point. Him
That's his
calling out
punishment.
bigger artists is what's making
User
him
joined your
famous.
channel.
The
channel.
Breakfast Club interview and
User
the
left your
Breakfast
channel.
Club,
Left
all
your
that put
channel.
together, he's a
One
meme
second,
now.
dude.
And
Let me
yes,
get out of
he
the
is
car.
pretty much more relevant.
User left your channel.
Does not equate to him making a comeback. him being a meme does not equate to him making a comeback, especially when it
Yeah, I
comes
still
to
love
rapping.
you.
User
Well,
joined your
that's none of
channel.
your business who I am. I just love you.